Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another reaction of The Pitt. Now before we get started, like usual, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And also a huge apology because I know you guys really loved the first reaction to The Pitt, and I will be continuing it on the channel because obviously you guys seem to really like it. And I know it's taken me a while to get back to it after the first reaction, but we are now back. I now have some free time to sit down and watch The Pitt, so we're going to be doing just that. We're gonna be watching The Pitt. And also this is just great timing because recently I picked up just a cold, so I've been chewing some cough drops, you know, and I will probably be coughing a little bit during this reaction too. So I thought, hey, you know what, I'm looking for some medical advice, how to get better, how to get over this cold. So let me ask The Pitt, let me ask the people at The Pitt and see what the hell they're gonna tell me. I feel like I've kept you guys here long enough waiting for another reaction of it, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. Once again, I apologize, but leave a like and subscribe because we're going to be doing more of The Pitt. And we're doing a bunch of other stuff on the channel too. We just finished up Andor, and we're doing The Last of Us, and we're going to be doing a bunch of other stuff, so stick around for that. Thank you. Let's go. Episode 2, it's called 8 a.m. Let me know what's better for you guys too. For me to bunch these episodes or to do one episode at a time. We'll see. We'll do one for today.
College kid in respiratory distress is here.
Right. According to Mom, she found a list of high school girls that he'd like to eliminate.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll revisit it.
No meds, no allergies. On arrival, he was barely breathing with pinpoint pupils, bradycardic at 38.
All right, what's up with this 19-year-old? The only reason I'm asking if we'll revisit the school shooter, potential school shooter, I should say, is because I'm assuming we're not going to leave the hospital, and he already left the hospital.
No pericardial effusion, and lungs are up. Hemo Q's good.
So what is wrong with him? They said it's not drugs or alcohol related.
Parents must be proud. Having a son who's a doctor.
Well, he's a nurse.
Could use a latte, though.
That could bring back the gallstone pain.
How about a bourbon?
It's barely 8 o'clock.
Nice. Wholesome.
Due to?
Hypoxic injury, massive hemorrhage. Samara, escort him to CT.
Got a brain injury.
68-year-old male, history of hypertension, 1 hour of right upper quadrant pain after eating a fatty meal, now resolved. Afebrile, non-tender. There was a gallstone present on POCUS.
Nurses know what they're doing. Never hesitate to listen to them.
Okay, so I made a mistake. I was trying to be a little funny, you know, and I was like, oh, he's a nurse. He's not. You know, apparently, it looks like. I should probably also point out that it's just a TV show, you know, so I will be commentating some, being a little silly sometimes, but I fully respect, you know, if you're a doctor in real life, nurse in real life, you know, saving lives out there, I fully respect you. Shout out to you.
Your dad has an advanced directive expressing his wishes, which says that IV fluids and medications are okay, but no artificial life support, no CPR. But if his lungs stop working, we're not going to place a tube in his windpipe for a breathing machine.
But no.
And what, that's it? That's it for him?
Sometimes allowing for a comfortable natural death can be the most humane path.
A 36-year-old woman with severe headache due to paracervical trigger point. Her pain went from 11 to 0 after 2 cc's of IM Marcaine.
Simple solution. Give her some Advil. She'll be fine. I got this, guys.
23-year-old Ben Kemper, no helmet, got doored riding an e-scooter. Neck versus handlebar, then face planted to the pavement. Obvious facial...
Dude, e-scooters, those scooters can be dangerous, man. They go kind of fast. And a lot of people don't wear helmets when, like, riding them. Oh, ew.
Ouch. Floating face.
Report 3 fracture.
You don't see that every day. Okay, let's prep.
Dude, what, he broke his face? That makes sense.
All right, Mr. Tagari, you are good to go.
Oh, thank you. Remember, 10% off for doctors and nurses.
I'm a student doctor.
Sweet, we get some pizza.
I hit my head, remember?
Well, my son loves pizza, so I will take you up on it for sure.
Thank you.
Okay? Thank you. Wait for a nurse.
Okay.
Okay, so she's got a family. Didn't know that.
How many kids do you have? Just one. Harrison. He's 11 now. What is he?
Yeah, and guess what? Harrison, not gonna be a Nepo baby like this girl. I remember from the first episode, she was, you know, she feels insecure about that.
It's been difficult as a young mother. It had its moments, but my life has been full of challenges. Med school was not one of the hardest by far.
Dude, med school with a young kid. Ugh, tough.
With the possible foreign object in the eye, which is always a solid 7 on the WMMV scale. What makes Mateo vomits.
Oh, she might have a crush on him. The way she laughed.
The nurse.
Oh, Mateo, you can say Sam.
Yeah,
She picked that. I like the way she's looking at her. She's like, Say it. Come on. You might like him, you know.
Hey, I'm talking to you, fruitcake.
Myrna, I've told you 100 times, my name is Dr. Robbie.
You want to see my vagina?
This woman in her dialogue, she said fruitcake twice and then asked him if he wants to see her vagina. Like,
The contusion is high at the thyroid cartilage, so you just stand there looking pretty, ER Ken, and let me fix this.
ER Ken. We prefer ER John Stamos.
No, I'm doing the Craig, doctor.
You would be doing it, doctor, if it wasn't an odd day. Surgery gets even days, ED gets odd days. You know this. For Christ's sake.
Someone do this. Someone save this guy.
You've done this?
Yes, in the cadaver lab.
All right, let's go. Bryan Cranston's daughter, right? That's what she is.
Okay, you're going to be making a vertical incision to avoid the jugulars and the carotids. Good.
Right in his neck.
This is your tray cook.
C-spine, head CT, OMF.
Are they supposed to be wearing masks while doing this? I know it's a TV show, so you know the actors, you guys see their faces. I feel like that's one of the things, like people, doctors who like make those videos where they're like breaking down of how realistic this is or not, would be like pointing out they should be wearing masks, gloves. Where are they? They're wearing gloves, no masks.
It was yes, nicely done. Sew it in. Okay. I will be next door.
Is he?
Does your resident know how to suture, or do I need to teach?
So they saved him. Is he gonna need to? Is he gonna need that assistance for breathing for the rest of his life?
Thank you, thank God. Right now, he's unconscious with a tube in his throat for oxygen. Why don't we step out for a minute while they get him settled, and then you can come back. You can sit with him as long as you want.
Blow.
Oh, wait, what does that mean? Oh, what's in his system?
And it is positive for fentanyl.
Oh!
No, that is impossible.
He was on fent?
The hows and the whys don't really matter. What matters is spending time with Nick. We've got some more tests to run. We'll know our options after that. But in the meantime, why don't you take a seat, talk to him?
What a twist for this kid's story. Don't do that. It's bad.
Yeah, not much older than Jake.
So what, he's got brain damage or dying?
Hard not to sometimes.
Who's Jake also?
Mr. Spencer, do you know where you are?
It's so loud in here.
iPad 15/5. Step out.
Again, just like the first episode, it's so amazing how this guy just walking in and out of situations calmly.
Then I would need to know your decision about using a breathing machine.
We're still talking about it.
Well, we know he expressed his wishes in writing. Do not intubate. In an unfamiliar place with a very uncomfortable tube down his throat.
Dude, at least he's honest.
But he might get better.
Or it might get worse. What would you do?
I really can't answer that for you. This is your...
Yeah, no, I'm not answering that.
Well, the sooner you decide, the better. I'm really sorry. I wish there was more that I could do. I'm not sure that he has that much time left.
Either you go this one option, which disobeys his wishes and give him a very uncomfortable time, or the best option is probably to put him down. Put him down sounded rough, but you know what I mean.
She can't say whether she was bumped by accident or shoved on purpose.
No other witnesses?
Nah, not really. Doctor, sorry. I'm sorry.
No harm, no foul.
Will you let me know if she said...
Maybe some flirting? Maybe a setup for the Pitt PD spinoff?
At the risk of seeming...
Then you probably shouldn't.
And I just...
No, trust me.
How do you know?
I just know.
I just wanted to...
I know.
At least she let him down easy.
Is it me or was that officer?
No.
What? You don't even know
what you were gonna say?
You seem nice.
Absolutely not.
I like how within this hour, it's not just constant chaos. He gets a moment to breathe, to have these conversations. It's also good for like a television story, right? Build characters.
But mostly, I just like the people, you know? They're always there when you need them. You wouldn't want to be a part of that, you know?
Where did that come from? That is wild. Where did that come from? There's a space.
What is the point of this fucking thing if it doesn't even work?
Alright, so there's a lot to unpack there. Single mom, doctor, ankle monitor.
Hey, you, pasty white. How about a sandwich?
The fuck? Am I a waiter?
Can this patient get a sandwich?
I already gave you a sandwich, bro.
I ain't ate this whole week.
So this guy is known for being here getting sandwiches. Ah, the kid's hungry. I think he did say something about being like broke, being a broke student.
I just wanted to apologize. When my phone went off earlier, that was really unprofessional.
Don't sweat it. Trust me, we need to laugh, otherwise we'd never stop crying.
Aw, I like her. Hella positive.
Got an unresponsive, unhoused man coming in. Might be a good teaching case, funky music.
This guy's just picking up nicknames. Funky music this time around.
Make anything.
Smell the alcohol from here.
This guy's wearing the spring, summer, and fall collection.
Oh! Oh, that scared me. This has got multiple. Oh my god, so many rats.
Patient tested positive for rats. No.
That's a good joke. I like that joke.
Oh, there goes one.
Because you're
Right, what an interesting character.
gonna have to admit him for overnight observation and monitoring.
What about his brain?
This is a one-time occurrence, suggests that there should be no long-term effects.
But you don't know. So my son could end up with learning disabilities, psychiatric problems, or even autism.
We don't know that. But also, he already took pot. We can't really reverse this. They told you honestly they don't know.
No.
Why do you have to involve the police?
It's a controlled substance.
They're not taking my kid away.
They were pot gummies.
Well, fuck your suggestions. No one is touching my child.
Valid crash out.
And you need to get a fucking hotel.
Your son can't leave the hospital, but I can have you removed.
Don't you dare touch me.
Move her. Get her out of here. Poor 4-year-old.
Whoa, what's going on?
Mom's worried about to see what happens.
Amanda!
Okay, enough!
Oh.
This is a hospital.
It's the first time I've seen him yell.
Son is not leaving, but you can be escorted out and even arrested if you refuse to cooperate.
Put her in her place. But it's an understandable crash out. She's a mother, She's worried for her child.
All right out there?
Yeah, just another day in paradise. How are you feeling?
Better. Where's David?
Yeah, your son ran off to school. We're gonna keep watching the news in case we hear anything about what's going on at his school.
I didn't know who to tell. I just don't want to see him get hurt.
Neither do we.
He's not texting back. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, maybe he's in class. We don't know,
Do you think he would hurt anyone?
No.
He might. We got a good look at him last episode. Like, he might.
You got some good news for me?
I sure do. There were 2 rooms in ICU being cleaned. They'll be ready by now.
Great.
Oh, and I got bagels in the lounge.
Nice job. Thank you.
I'm more excited about the bagels. I know we need the rooms, but I'm more excited about the bagels.
Only the emergency department admits rats. The emergency department would never admit rats unless they have the right insurance.
Did you catch any of them?
One, and I charge them for a full visit.
This guy's got jokes.
Don't worry. Last I heard, they were headed for the cafeteria, so they should be dead within the hour. I'll be here all week.
Well, maybe not.
He's got jokes. Good jokes.
Drug-seeking woman kicked off a city bus for disrupting and disturbing passengers. She's been screaming for...
She seems fine. Advil.
What's your name?
It's Joyce. It's Joyce.
Joyce, is this your sickle cell pain? It's a dilaudid drip. This is a vaso-occlusive crisis. I'm so sorry this happened. You're gonna be okay now.
Quick thinking. Love it. She's one of my new favorite characters here. She's so positive and just on job, I mean, everybody is. A helicopter drop off. This must be serious. Advil. Prescribe him Advil.
Power line fried his arm and the current through his whole body stopped his heart.
This guy got electrocuted by a power line. Cooked.
Baby pads in place.
I fell off a telephone pole?
No,
Yeah,
he
you
was on
guys
the
ever
platform.
when you're watching this
Heading
show
to
and
a
all the
live
medical
wire.
talk, you guys ever just sit here just uncomfortable in your own body, be like, yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm just having an existential thing right now, like something's gonna happen to me.
When I woke up, I was wearing it. Stupid bitch! Go.
Sorry.
This guy's in a hilarious situation, I gotta say.
I think she must have used crazy glue.
Yeah, it looks that way.
She glued it onto him. Yikes.
Dissolve or at least soften the glue enough for you to peel it off without taking your skin with it. Or,
I guess your skin cells on your neck will naturally slough off, and you should just be able to remove it in time.
Yeah, what does that mean? I'm just gonna have it on.
Couple weeks.
I think this guy's got scurvy.
Let's do the first stop. Let's get this shit off me. I'm not walking around with dog color on me.
Tell him to pick up some vitamin C next time he docks at a dollar store.
I can't tell if you're joking.
No, Captain Scurvy's got a vitamin C deficiency. Cheapest way to fix it is with a daily supplement.
Captain Scurvy's another joke.
I'd like to think so.
That's a good one.
Dr.
So does he need the vitamin C thing? Yeah, no, he needs a vitamin C thing.
Beto?
Hello, doctor.
What are you doing here?
I'm working day shifts now.
Didn't you retire a couple?
Holy shit, a new character, janitor.
Right, just stay right here, okay?
I have a lot of cleaning to do.
Yeah, no, I'll just...
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Get this guy, get a broom away from him. He's not supposed to be here.
Beto said he's working here?
Yeah, he just started wandering. Fortunately, always winds up back here. Thinks he still works in the ED.
Oh, you just let him do this? Yes. Free cleaning, I guess.
Hey, check it out. I got my kids a puppy.
Cute. Hope that wasn't your idea.
This guy also has kids?
The point is, Tanner promised he would take care of it.
A 4-year-old. Yeah, okay.
He's not taking care of that dog. That dog's on you, buddy. I call him John Stamos so much that I thought his character was going to be like a Playboy character. A bachelor.
You can press this button if you need a little extra. That only works once an hour, though, so don't go crazy.
Could I confer with you?
Yeah.
Am I in trouble?
Seemed a little high.
So was her pain.
How do you know she's not drug
You
seeking?
can't fake a hemoglobin of 6. Do you know what sickle cell crisis does to the body?
No, I don't know.
It's been described as an electrical stabbing pain that feels like it's breaking your bones and flushing glass through your body.
That sucks. Advil.
Don't worry, you'll get good at spotting the fakers, and half the time all those people need is someone to really listen to them and hear their story.
All right. Lesson learned. That's why we're here. We're here to learn lessons.
Hey, Robbie.
Always good to see you, Fred.
Hey, like my rock star.
She's pretty good.
She is a great
teacher.
Sterile gloves for Dr. Santos.
Dude.
Oh,
That guy's arm.
How can you be sure?
They're white. Probably get off with a slap on the wrist. If they weren't, she'd probably lose her child and he'd end up going to jail.
This guy's realistic. Keeps it real.
Classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty.
There's no way that's your mantra.
I got stuck.
Can you guys help? What's your name?
Crazy drop off. His buddy was like, all right, he's out. I gotta go.
SW just got dumped by homeboy ambulance.
Okay, you got this?
Yeah, go.
Homeboy ambulance. The show's a comedy.
Alex.
Alex, you've lost a lot of blood. You need to go to surgery right away.
We're gonna die.
not now that I'm here.
Spoken with humility, Miss Sir.
That is very comforting to hear.
We're a trauma center. We always keep one OR stocked and ready to go.
Well, that's awesome.
We should probably not be high-fiving until he's alive. That was crazy. He came in, they looked at him, they were like, you need surgery. We're out.
Mr. Milton? Hey, Bennett, wake up for me.
Oh, that's not good.
Did you check on him last?
I don't know, around half an hour ago at most. I was waiting on labs.
What's going on?
It's my gallstone guy you saw as he came.
Dude, no way he's gonna die, is he?
Again, I'm so sorry about how you were treated when you first arrived. Not everyone who works here is accustomed to dealing with sickle cell. We will be doing everything possible from here on in to manage Joyce's crisis.
She is so high, but also healthy.
Take this off. Right, hang in there, Ian. This should really help with your asthma.
That guy just had an asthma attack? Psst. Come on. What are you doing? This, every situation is very important. We're gonna help everybody, you know?
Do you know anything about Dr. McKay?
I've been here for less than 2 hours. I don't know anybody, including you. I thought you were some kind of kid genius.
Yeah, a little bit of nepotism in there.
And yet, you're still calling me Crash when I asked you not to.
Really? You're still on that?
Still on that.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Had no idea genius was...
The way they're looking at them.
Big brain, big feelings. Makes total sense. I'll try to be softer.
Big brain, big feelings. Ugh.
Tayo ng $20. May masasampal isa sa kanila bago matapos.
I'll take that.
Should we shock him?
You don't shock asystole.
We could be fine VFib.
Not a chance.
Okay,
Damn.
when was his last epi?
3 minutes ago.
Okay, well,
Is he-
ACLS says every 3 to 5 minutes.
Is he gonna lose his first one?
I heard you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, that alarm kept going off.
Yeah, why don't we step outside?
It's decision time.
I'm afraid that's as high as we go. So the decision at this point.
We want you to put our father on the breathing machine.
All right. Against his wishes.
He was a stubborn son of a bitch. He would never have given up on either of us. We're not giving up on him.
Ooh, I love that.
I may have to honor his advance directive.
No.
He's going against. Wow.
Okay, you can sit with him until we're ready.
When will that be?
Momentarily.
I really like this guy's acting. He's phenomenal.
I gotta go tell those parents their 18-year-old son is brain dead.
You want me to come with you?
Nope.
Oh my god, are we gonna see this from outside of the room? I love it. Because we already know, I mean, we already know what he's going to tell them because he said who he's going to tell them. Wow. I love the whole hospital's also hearing this. She's got a son. They're thinking about, putting their dad down or keeping him alive. Like, so you better just pull the plug. This is interesting. There's just no dialogue, no nothing. He's just... I felt like he was just going to pull the plug and then be like, all right, go to the lawyers.
Dr. Robbie said 3 rounds of epi. It's time. Let's push another amp. This one could do it.
The way they're all looking at him, Oh, and then the janitor's walking by, who's like not actually a janitor, just losing his mind. Damn, that's really where you're gonna end the episode. Are you serious right now? Not only was I like really locked into this episode, enough to want to just jump into the next one, but I think I've kept you guys waiting long enough for more the Pitt reactions. So why don't we just come back with 2 episodes instead of 1? Let's do episode 3 in the same video. We're having a good time. I'm having a good time. Let's go. Oh, DT.
What? I think I just broke some ribs.
Yeah, he cracked his ribs.
3rd amp of Epi's on board.
Why do you say it like that? I don't like the attitude that guy said that with. Like, oh god, 3rd one, dude. Yeah, you done, dude? I gotta go. Come on.
What's up with your asthma guy?
Responding to albuterol.
Okay, one more nabble discharge on prednisone. How's it going out in chairs?
That's fine, I guess. Dr. McKay seems nice.
Cassie? Oh yeah, she's great.
She just keeps trying to find out what's up with that ankle monitor.
I don't know that much about her. She has a son. I know that. She's a pretty private person.
Do you guys know about the ankle monitor?
There is an 18-year-old kid named Nick Bradley.
Yeah, is he though? I don't mean to be a dick, but...
You just can't help it?
No, as sad as it is, that kid is gone, and if we get him upstairs to ICU, we can use that bed to actually help somebody.
It's the nature of the business, I guess. You gotta keep moving.
Jeez, it's 9 o'clock. You're already bumming me out.
Okay. 9 o'clock. This is shit they deal with at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'll take projectile vomiting in North 5 for 200, Alex. What do you think the chances are it's a demonic possession?
About the same as you going a whole hour without saying something stupid.
This guy's funny. He's bringing comedy to the hour. Well, so is everybody else. I like the kind of in and out of like regular conversations within a workplace to we gotta save lives.
Nani kaile janmanu hunta? Excuse me?
Where are you, Jew?
What, did you sense that? What is she, a Jedi?
With Tao.
Badaita.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
No congratulations. I think she had a miscarriage. That was what was introduced in the first episode. Wait, no. No. I think I'm wrong about that one. Again, it's been a couple of weeks for me watching the show since the first episode recording.
Thanks, and I'm sorry if my sister comes across a little strident.
It's okay. This isn't easy.
Okay, so he didn't put him down. He honored the kid's wishes of putting a tube in him.
Charge of the rats, and I have a strict rule about vermin in the workplace.
Good to know.
Yeah, I would be pissed if they asked me, hey, what's up with the rats plus everything else? Someone take care of the rats.
Do you need a break?
I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
Okay, Whitaker, I think that's enough.
Damn.
It's been 4 minutes since the last...
Tough lesson for Whitaker. I'm kind of pulling for him, I hope, but I think it's going to be one of those shows where it's going to be like, here's a tough reality.
Where is she? My friend, she's in my car. She won't wake up.
Okay. Mateo, Bernie! Pupils pinpoint. I need...
Narcan.
Yeah.
Jenna, what? Drugs? What are we looking at here? You know once you hear that noise, you know what that means. What the hell? Where the hell did you wake up from?
Okay, why doesn't everybody take a minute, go check on your other patients? We'll meet back here to debrief.
This is so sad. He really got to like know him just really quickly. And he thought, and that was like his first big win here, you know? He was like, oh, you got the stone and stuff. And then this happens.
This could be a sign of something really serious, and we're gonna have to do a lot of tests that you really don't...
like half a Xanax.
That's not nothing.
It's okay. Okay.
Okay, half a Xanax should be fine.
Just met him. He's my first patient to die.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, we gotta go. You know, there's more patients. It's a tough job.
Should have been on a cardiac monitor. We would have caught the arrest right away.
That's true. But there was no indication for monitoring. And we now know that his abdominal pain was not from his gallstones, but from unstable angina due to coronary artery disease.
I like this kind of debriefing. Be like, all right, what could we have done better?
He liked Kentucky bourbon.
Okay, good. Me too. Anything else?
I don't know. I just met him. He was married.
Someone's got to call his wife and tell her about this. She's freaking out.
Okay. That's it. Let's go save some lives.
And just got to keep moving.
Especially when it's your fault.
This was not your fault. This was nobody's fault. Today was this guy's day to leave this mortal coil. 150,000 people die every day in the...
Tomorrow's going to be somebody else's. Next hour, it's going to be somebody else's.
You're doing great. Whitaker, just, hang in there.
It never gets easier, but you just got to keep going.
Fentanyl is everywhere. It's in everything on the street these days.
Oh, yeah. You want to hear about a bad fence story? This one kid's brain dead in the other room.
But I am sorry if I hurt your feelings. I want us to get along. And if I'm really being honest, I want your mother to write me a kick-ass recommendation letter.
Nice. Sick.
In full disclosure, so we can be friends. Friends.
This is called networking.
Come on. Don't leave me hanging, Crash. Pound that shit.
Just call it Crash
I'll call
again.
you that now that we're friends. Right?
Yeah, it might become like a nickname with you two.
That would mean that there's no brain function at the most fundamental level. Princess will monitor him, and I will come back as soon as we know the test results.
I just feel like whenever they lay it out like this, like we're going to give this one more chance. I always feel like this show is way too real to where this one more chance doesn't work. I don't feel like this show's going to paint it to be like, we're going to try this one more chance, and miraculously, well, it's going to work.
And then in the ensuing melee, he fucking shoots me.
Melee?
This guy got shot with a nail gun.
You want me to stop swearing? Take the fucking nail out of my heart and play something for the pain.
Nail in the heart. Oof, okay.
Oh, that looks intracardiac.
Oh, nailed it.
Oh, you got jokes now.
No jokes, just pushing your pain meds,
Nice.
buddy.
Just pull the fucking nail out.
That would definitely kill you.
Yeah.
I want a second opinion.
The shit's punctured.
What are you on, Yelp? Nobody's ever coming to this shithole again, I swear to God.
Well, if you walk out alive, you'll be fine.
CYF is going to follow up with a home visit just to be safe, but no police were involved. Don't worry, no one's taking their child away from them.
Okay. So it's not that bad. But they will be fighting. Close enough.
And advance through the cords.
Okay, now he can breathe while he waits for his surgery. I feel like I'm learning. You know what I mean? Somehow. Am I going to retain any of this? No! But fun.
Let's advance that ET tube to the right main stem, please.
10 blade.
Gotta open up around the nail, right? Because you can't take the nail out. Okay, nail's
Nails
out.
intact. In one piece.
Two forceps.
So fucking cool.
Dr. Santos, you and his patient share a common vocabulary. It's a sign of intelligence. I think it shows a lack of self-control.
Oh!
What the fuck do I know?
Single puncture.
Oh, nice! That was a nice exchange of dialogue. It wasn't really an exchange of dialogue, it was just her dialogue.
Gellin, you're having a very big heart attack right now. The major artery that carries oxygen to your heart is almost totally blocked.
That doesn't sound too good.
No, it's not very good.
No, not great. What are we gonna do?
Just stop short of a Brazilian.
It's an option we offer. Costs a little bit more. A lot of people's insurance won't cover.
This guy's optimistic when hearing that he's going through a major heart attack.
Totally awesome.
I just held a beating human heart in my
Calm down, calm down.
Door to balloon time.
That's the time from when they hit our door to when the angioplasty balloon gets inflated in the cath lab. If we keep it to under 51 minutes, we can reverse a heart attack and save a life.
Oh, look at that. The more you know.
Yeah, well, even though you do everything right, you don't always get what you hope for.
And that is the lesson we must learn while doing this job.
Dr. Mohan, do you have a minute?
Yep.
Is there a problem over there?
No, her pain's well controlled.
You understand that's my polite way of asking why you're spending so much time with one patient. You make a mistake once and somebody dies and you feel so badly about it, you'll never let it happen.
How is that wrong?
Because you waste time and money on unnecessary tests. I'm saying this because I know you can do this, but you need to do it at a level I also know you're capable of.
He had to turn to a tough boss here. Being here means we are moving fast. Look at the way this guy is moving. In and out of rooms, in and out of rooms.
Definitely means that Nick's brainstem is not triggering him to breathe.
Well, how can you fix that?
We can't.
It's game over.
We can do an imaging test called a cerebral perfusion study.
Then let's do it.
But you have to understand that would be the last test, what we would do.
At least he's straight up with him.
Yeah, I just don't want to throw him off his game.
You think this kid is game?
Let's try it. Well, give him a chance
I like
to
it.
find out.
Yeah. He's a very good boss. Very caring one.
Best just to grab one and jump back in.
Yeah, right.
Something simple.
I'm sure the rest of your shift will be better. Shake it first. Oh, but make sure the lid is screwed down tight.
God damn, his shift is not going great. You guys gotta change your clothes for me?
I don't know about your mom, but I would not want mine working within 100 miles of me. No way.
My mother passed. She
Cool.
Unfortunately, my mother's gonna live forever.
These are two very different personalities.
Realize I use sarcasm and comedy as a shield, or so I've been told.
Thank you for opening up to me.
She just like me.
It was nice talking to you too. You know, I really hope we can be friends.
Mel, I feel like you and Whitaker would get along very well. I feel like you two should be friends.
We can place a long, large IV catheter in his jugular vein down into his heart. And
We just keep putting more tubes in him, which is something he did not want.
I'm really sorry, but each new step is even more invasive, could cause more suffering with minimal benefit.
Call it, dude. Pull the tube out. I know it's tough, but we tried, you know?
My son is dead, isn't he?
I'm not a doctor, Mr. Bradley, but I do believe in God, and I am praying for your boy with every beat of my heart.
That's such an interesting reply.
Vince?
No, my dad's gonna freak out. No,
Oh, it's a connected story. He took this. Yeah, there you go.
Draw my son!
Your son gave me the drugs, asshole. Ask him.
He's dead. And you are a fucking liar! You killed my...
Damn, I did not expect that. An interconnected story of patience. That was wild.
Hey, there's no scrubs in here.
Yeah, you have to put your old ones in before it'll give you a new pair.
What?
How does that make sense? What am I supposed to get interest?
Was it a bodily fluid? Or was it yours?
No, and no.
Oh, was it from when you killed that guy?
Hey, I did.
Jesus Christ. She is tough.
So you're not a real doctor till you've lost at least one patient. You got off easy. It wasn't your fault. Not all of us can take comfort in saying that.
Nice. Good little backstory for her. She lost a patient where it was her fault. Please give him a win. Oh, nice. Whew. He needed a win.
I can't stop wondering why Nick and not her.
Oh my god.
I can't help it.
That's a dark thing to say. Understandable, though.
I wish I could have done more to save your son. Our social worker, Kiara...
That's tough.
Not offhand, but I can page her.
No, it's okay. I'll find her. I gotta hit the restroom anyway.
Tell her you're looking for if she comes.
You guys notice how different she was when a patient came up to her? And she was like, I'm a woman of God. You know, we'll see. But like, you know, when Robbie comes up, she's like, no shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. Like, she talks differently.
I don't know that you should refer to him that way.
Well, he did have a list of girls' names he wanted to hurt. They could be at risk. Are the cops looking for him?
Not sure we're there yet.
It is incel activities.
Maybe I don't want to ruin this kid's life.
Well, you don't.
This kid might take people's lives.
I've personally been on the wrong side of someone who hates women. It's not a safe place to be. Okay.
Potential abusive husband or ex-boyfriend, ex-husband. We know she's single. That's potentially where, you know, the stuff with the ankle monitor comes in.
Do you think that David would try to hurt any of the girls that are on that list?
No.
Do you remember some of the names on that?
She doesn't know that for 100%.
Hey, what are the ethics about me reaching out to him under the guise of a medical emergency with Mom?
If he's a danger to himself or others, I'd argue you have a professional responsibility to do whatever's necessary.
So do it.
What the hell?
I just saw one of those rats.
She's out here hunting rats.
Purposely.
keeping a rat in your house. That is not a pet. That is a sign of an underlying mental health problem.
Okay, if it makes you feel...
I kind of agree with her. Rats, I don't know, rats, mices.
Ken thinks nothing's gonna happen until next week at the earliest, unless we get a patient in here with the service cat.
Bro, find the rats.
We need a cardiovert unstable AFib in North 1.
Okay, just give me a sec.
Systolics 90.
Fuck me.
Well, he doesn't even get a time to pee.
We interrogated his smartwatch. His heart rate's only been up for 92 minutes.
You understand we need to shock your heart back to normal? Is it gonna hurt?
He'll be sedated.
How much did you vape last night?
A couple of pods.
Vape every day?
Couple of pods in one night. Jeez.
Same cardioversion, 200 joules.
Charged.
Clear.
Oh!
A daily patch of nicotine gum for breakthrough cravings. This one's a bitch to kick.
Hey, the sister.
Well, they'll get him off nicotine as well. Nice.
Anything with a very low potential for mortality?
You're not playing that game.
Only thing I'm playing is let's keep the patients alive.
Throw him right back into it.
Potential leaking AAA, called Aquinas syndrome, spinal epidural abscess. That could go wrong in so many ways.
Not today, amigo. We're gonna work this lady up like a race car.
What does that mean?
Means you're on the pit crew now.
The Pitt crew. Nice. Good one.
Sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't here with you. But I'm here now. I really can't look at this letter when I get too much for you. Ask you to read it to me.
Just know this actress was like, got cast to be in the show The Pitt. They were like, we're going to give you a small role, but it's going to be a huge one. This is your moment. It's your moment to share. You're going to walk to a room. You're going to be sad. You're going to cry. You're gonna talk about all this. This is your moment.
Though I never met Raymond before today, I served with men like him. So I can only imagine what an outstanding person he must have been.
It's a nice note considering all the stuff that happened. It does not get easier.
I appreciate you calling me fruitcake.
Oh, did I hurt your feelings, cocksucker?
That said, it has a certain whimsical quality to it that I could probably learn to live with.
Cocksucker does sound just a little bit better than fruitcake, does it not?
You know those things will kill you?
Not that lucky.
What the? What happened there?
You believe that shit?
Happens.
They're so calm because in fact their entire ambulance just got stolen.
I'm sorry if you've had your fill of Dad, but I haven't. And I am not giving up on him.
You got to, girl.
I'm sorry, but if there was anything I could do to heal your father, I would do it. But the most humane thing that I can do for him is to allow him a painless, peaceful passing.
Okay.
This show has like a special way of storytelling where every single room that he enters, every single room that we spend time with, it's like a mini story. You know what I mean? Oh shit, the episode ended. Oh my god. They catch me off guard. They've caught me off guard 3 times now. Because they do a great job of also just building tension, right? To where I'm so locked into it that just the episode just ends and I'm like, oh wow, that hour or however long that was flew by. And it's an ultimate praise that I can give a show like this, right? Just great pacing and great storytelling, keeping you in it, keeping you locked in, keeping you watching and being lost in it. But yeah, also just the storytelling, like I said, like every single room, it's like its own little mini story that you can get invested in, right? Like I care about a lot of these patients and all the little stories that they got going on in there. The kid who's brain damaged, I mean, with his parents, right? We got introduced to them, and now we have the consequences of it all and everything kind of unraveling. And like I feel like I'm really into their story right now. The dad with the tube that they had to, you know what I mean? Stuff like that was rough too to watch. When there's a lot of other ones. Whitaker lost that old man that we were introduced to in the first episode as well. That's tough. But yeah, fast pace and really immersive storytelling. I think a couple weeks ago when I did the first episode, that's what I said. It was very, very immersive because of the dialogue. You know, I don't know. I've never worked in a hospital, so I don't know this lingo. I don't know this stuff. But they make it sound like they know what they're talking about. It really makes me feel like I'm in the hospital. And they don't take time to be like, to dumb it down for somebody like me, right? They're like, we got to do this procedure. This is what it's called. We're going to do it. We're going to show you what it is. We're not going to sit there and explain to you. We don't have time to catch you up with what we're about to do. Sometimes we will tell you. Most times we're just going to say the procedure's name and we're going to execute the procedure. And you're just going to sit there and watch. Am I understanding every single time what they're talking about and what they are doing? No. But I enjoy being in the room. You know, just kind of, I feel like I'm peeking. I'm like, what are we doing? Oh, we're like cutting this guy's hand open. Okay, cool. Oh, we got to pull the nail out. Yeah, but we can't pull the nail out because, you know, the heart's going to, it's good. The heart's going to start bleeding more and we're screwed. His heart's just going to go. Oh, okay, so we're going to cut around it. We got to take the fluid out. Yeah, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, it's very, very cool. So yeah, hopefully with this video, I made up for the couple of weeks that I missed. No, probably didn't. But we did 2 episodes in this video. I'm really enjoying this show. We're going to be doing more of it. I promise. And we're going to be doing more of it at a much, much faster pace than we had between the first video and this video. I'll be right back very, very soon. But for now, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'd really, really appreciate that. Stay healthy. I feel like it's appropriate to say that when it comes to this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.